The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10.
The Giants go to work on offense for the first time, and it's Daniel Jones leading the way, the number 6 pick in the 2019 draft.
A little bit of broken record time, partner, because we know that this young man, Daniel Jones, was a surprise pick at number 6 overall. But I thought that he got better and better as the year went on in his rookie year. A lot of trial by fire. Needs to protect the football better while in the pocket. But when he's at his best, he can throw it and run it. And he's an ascending quarterback. 24 touchdown passes as a rookie.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay. But now it's third down.
Covered by Trey Waynes.
Now Jones on third down. He gets this one to Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Throwing Jones. He'll get this one to Galladay. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he stopped immediately there.
Brought down right at.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. Leading them out, the man known as Danny Dimes, their second-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top? He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Ball carrier.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
41-yard line.
Here's Jones. Off play action. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the Giants' 39-yard line.
Now Elliott. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. From the gun, Jones. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. They'll try to run it in without him. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the one.
Short of the goal line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Elliott, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And ultimately...
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
He cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
the threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jones completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11 makes it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He's got Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
Jones pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Here's Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
30-yard line.
Here's Jones on first down. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Jones off the play fake. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Taking it about the 1. So we've reached the intermission, and what right now is we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Giants, nothing.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He gets it quickly to Galladay. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That's a game of
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones completes it to Lee. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's got the hook up to Lee. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott, and some room to maneuver. 20! And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup there on the run. 34 yards. You ain't gonna burn me. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Jones. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd and short. The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Kerryon Johnson turned away on 4th down, and the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
9-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Daniel Jones sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's third down and goal.
So the victory here for Seattle. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.